A Queensland coroner has been scathing of Dreamworld's safety practices as he handed down long-awaited findings into the tragedy that claimed 4 lives in 2016. Anna Rawlings joins us now live from the Brisbane Magistrates Court. Anna, what did the coroner have to say?
Well, Danica, Coroner James McDougall has described Dreamworld's practices as shoddy, rudimentary and a systemic failure to really ensure the safety of patrons at Dreamworld. He says that there were clear and identifiable risks on the ride, and had a competent person been engaged, then that would have been noticed. He pointed to the cause of this fatal incident as being a failure of a south pump on the Thunder River Rapids ride, but he says there were a number of factors involved. He pointed to the rudimentary training systems, the history of malfunctions on the ride that was largely ignored, as well as a history of close calls and similar collisions with the rafts. Now, this, of course, follows a very lengthy inquest back in 2018. It was held over 6 weeks with more than 50 witnesses, and it was looking into the incident that claimed the lives of 4 people: Cindy Lowe, Kate Goodchild, her brother Luke Dorsett and his partner Roozi Araghi. They died on October 25, 2016 when that pump failed on the Thunder River Rapids ride and their raft collided with another one. Now, the coroner has also handed down recommendations today. Part of this was looking at how this can be stopped from happening again. He has referred Ardent Leisure, which is Dreamworld's parent company, to the Office of Industrial Relations. They'll be deciding whether to take action, whether they can in fact prosecute for this. He's also referred, other recommendations include overall improving engineering regulatory framework, as well as addressing what he says is a shortfall of experienced engineers who can really assess rides. The court heard today that that particular ride had not had a holistic risk assessment for 30 years, in fact, over the course of its life. Now, before the coroner spoke, we also heard from the loved ones of those victims. They described them in loving detail, as well as describing the pain in the years since the tragedy happened. So among those other recommendations from the coroner, Dreamworld says it will take on board those. They also are going to hold a press conference tomorrow. They say they're going to review the coroner's findings before providing some more detail in the morning.
Anna Rawlings at Brisbane Magistrates Court, thank you for the update.